Hey painters, you ever wonder what sort of palette you should buy? My favourite kind of palette is this type. This is very easily purchased at most good art stores. It's nice and big. It has very big wells for your paint. You can squeeze a whole tube of watercolour paint into these wells and just let it do its thing, sit there and dry. It's got very big mixing area, 3 great big nice deep wells for mixing, and it's got a lid, so when you've sloshed around in your watercolour a bit and you need to transport it home in your car, it's not going to tip over and slosh everywhere. So this is the one for me. It's got plenty of spots for colours. You don't have to fill them all up if you don't want to. You leave a few blank ones for when you get enthused for a new colour, but otherwise this is the kind that I like. I don't know what brand this one is. Let's see if I can find out. No, I don't know, but there's a few various brands. I've also seen ones half this size that may have about 12 wells in it, but this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 17, 20 colours, spots. So this is a great palette. Yeah, here's 2 other sorts of palettes you can get. These are just you can get them at any $2 shop. They're handy enough. They're nice and light, pretty small, easy to hold when you're actually painting outside, so that can always be useful. But the spots for the paint, they're not very deep, so you wouldn't want to squeeze lots of paint into there. It's only not even a centimetre deep. And there's no separate mixing spots. So your colours, if you tip that over at all, they're all going to run into each other. This one is not bad. It's good if you're on a really limited palette, I suppose. But it's made of china, so it's not going to last too long in the outdoors, or if you've got kids around the house or whatever. But they can be useful as like little extra mixing spots if you've got lots of paint mixed up in this one here and you want something extra. One of these types of things is a good idea. Look, you can even use just white plastic picnic plates. They're a good idea. Then if they get too messy or whatever, you can just chuck them out. But if you're just doing painting on a table and you don't want to buy a great big palette just yet, just use a few white plastic picnic plates. Never use colour, because then you can't exactly tell what colour paint you mixed up. These ones here, they're worth around about $30. Some are a bit less and some are a bit more. But as I said, the benefit of these is they're plastic, they've got lovely deep wells, they can hold a whole tube of colour squeezed entirely out into them, lots of mixing space, nice and deep, and they've got a lid, and it's not going to break because it's plastic.